kitchen. We're in my kitchen. We are cooking lemon garlic bucatini. I will be using a white onion. Bang, onion. Oh, I should have got more butter. Now I know. Do you guys want to see my house? To our left, we got the cat section, okay? That's got their litter box, their food, all my squishmallows, and a cat tree. So there's my TV, okay? And there's my air purifier. I have my clothes right there because my closet's too small, so I have my pants hanging up out here. And then I have another cat corner with another cat tree, and there's their damn dog bed that they won't use. And then there's my bedroom. And then there's my water thingy. Oh, there's a cat eating. Look, cat. And there's my PC. See, it's under the counter. And I have the Dougie. Get it down. You know better than be on the counter. I'm sorry. I use my hands a lot to talk. I'm sorry. My chicken. I use my chicken out. Then you get my garlic out. All my spices are here. I guess I'll put them out. We start boiling my water because water takes forever. Step number 1, get your water boiling. I don't know what it is about water and boiling, but maybe my is broken. But my water takes forever to boil. Get your water and get it boiling now because it's gonna take forever. Salt your water like the ocean. Me personally, as an educated human being, use pink Himalayan salt. No rhyme or reason, just prefer it. I'm gonna tell you guys what parts you can leave out, what's needed, just in case you don't have all the ingredients or don't want to use all the ingredients. I don't know if I would call this healthy. To be honest, I mean, pasta is pasta. I almost forgot the Parmesan was. At the end of the day, pasta is still pasta. It's a lot of carbs. First, we're gonna prep chicken. So I'm gonna take the chicken out. There's been a lot of debate on if you're supposed to wash your chicken, if you're not supposed to wash your chicken. I don't really know. I run it underwater just for the hell of it at this point. So I'm gonna take my little plastic bag. I'm gonna take one of these chicken breasts and then I throw this motherfucker in the freezer. Is that the right way to do something? I don't know. That's what I do to save, you know, not waste money on chicken. I don't know if it's a placebo. I don't know what the chicken thing is. I fry it underwater for like 2 seconds. I'm gonna wash my hands properly. Dish soap involved. I got this from Target a while ago. I can put the top on and I use it to shake the chicken in the seasoning so I don't have to get my hands involved. I'm gonna prep what's going in this bowl. Usually first you wanna do this, but this is what I'm seasoning the chicken with. I'm gonna take this lemon, I'm gonna cut it in half. Roll it out to get all the juices. I'm gonna use a different knife because I use that one on the chicken and it's a damn lemon. I'm just gonna do it on the countertop. I only use half a lemon for the chicken. I used to use a whole one, but I've revamped my ways. Any seeds poking out, I'm just gonna. If you have any leftover lemon, what I like to do is make lemon water. But I already made tea, so it's no purpose in me making lemon water right now. So I went to Bath & Body Works. That was my first. Jesus, I got lemon in the cut. Alright, after that, I mean, a little bit of avocado. Not a lot, just a little bit. Just a little bit, maybe a tablespoon. Add seasoning. So this is where, you know, optionality comes in. You can do your own seasonings as I do. I just eyeball this shit. So I'm just gonna go in with pepper. Now I'm doing Italian seasoning. If you're not making the lemon version of this sauce, you would put this in the sauce, but I'm making the lemon version. Again, I'm combining like 2 recipes. Don't do too much salt, because there's already gonna be a lot of salt. In this situation, like maybe a pinch of salt, because you already have the salt in your pasta water, which you're gonna be using later. I'm using salted butter. You typically I would use unsalted, but I only have salted right now, so I'm using my salted butter. That's why I'm also only using a little bit of salt. Garlic powder. And again, don't need a whole lot of garlic powder. You're putting garlic in your sauce, so like unless you are really into garlic, you really don't have to use that much. And onion powder, same vibe. We're gonna be putting onion in, so you don't need a whole lot. I wasn't going to, but I'm going to. I like to put a little bit of paprika as well. I don't know why. I don't even know what paprika tastes like. I just started putting it on my chicken, and now I don't stop because I don't know what it tastes like without it, and I'm scared to know what it tastes like without it. You don't have to mix it or anything because you're gonna toss around the chicken anyway. And now we're cubing up our chicken. We're gonna cube our chicken up. The size of the chicken. You can just grill the whole chicken if you wanted to and coat it in all those spices. I prefer to cube it up because it's faster and easier. Okay. I don't know what you're doing, but stab it. Your paws are gonna get caught in the drawer. You see the vibe that we're going with? Like it's a little, you know what I'm saying? To keep it still juicy when we cook it. Bang, done. All right, and I'm gonna wash my knife so I can use it for other things. And I'm gonna wash this. Now our chicken's in this fun little thing. We're gonna close our fun little thing and we're gonna just shake it. And we're gonna shake it like we mean it. And now you have coated chicken and seasoning. Look at it go. And we're gonna keep that off to the side. All right, next step is to prep everything for the sauce for the most part. Meaning I need to cut this onion because I needed to cut this onion a while ago and I haven't cut it and now I need to cut it. Nice. All right, there's our 1 onion. And I think that's all I need to cut. If you want, you can mince your own garlic. To be honest, I'm just using minced garlic because I thought will have leftover sauce, and I will show you how to store it. I have my half lemon. I'm gonna go we're gonna shave my Parmesan now. You need about a cup of Parmesan. Even now, my pasta water is like, it's like a semi-boil. I don't understand it. I do my Parmesan on a paper towel and then pour it into my measuring cup because it gets everywhere for some reason. Like, it gets everywhere. So I do it on top of paper towel so that I gain everything. We got our Parmesan now, 1 cup. I've done this a million times. The one time I'm doing it on stream, I'm gonna fuck up. Boom, cup of Parmesan. You could do a little bit more if you wanted to. You're gonna need a cup and a half of heavy cream. Here's my half cup, full cups in here. Garlic, I always eyeball. I got my onion prepped and ready. You don't technically need diced up onion, and you don't technically need this wine, but I prefer added the wine again. I combined 2 recipes, twisted it for my own a little bit. This is the wine I use, Chateau Sauvignon Blanc. It's just any white wine juice, any white wine. Let's get to cooking that motherfucking chicken. So our chicken, we already put a lot of liquid in it, so I'm gonna take a pan. I'm literally just gonna spray it in avocado oil a little generously, but like, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna turn the heat down to medium. It is imperative that you cook the chicken slowly so that the inside cooks, gets juicy, and then juicy, and then let the crust get nice on the outside with like a little bit of a higher heat near at the end. How you know if your oil's ready? You just hit it with a little bit of water and see if it sizzles. It did not sizzle, so therefore it is not ready. It sizzled! So I'm gonna put the heat to medium, and I'm gonna take the chicken, and I'm gonna just put it in that bitch. Listen to that go! Remember, heat back down to medium. I'm gonna add a little bit more avocado oil because I didn't spray generously enough. Just a little bit. Whoa, Mando! We're on a mission! Don't touch my Parmesan cheese, sir! And then you can hold your cat if you feel like it. He just wants to cook, let him cook. And if you're ever unsure about if your chicken's cooked or not, just check the internal temperature. It needs to be at 165. I have a temp monitor. Usually you can kind of eyeball it and get an idea, but just to be safe, you always want to hit it with a stab. Like right now we're at 130, 135, 138, 141, 144. We're not really quite there yet. It should be like a confident 165 when at this point, this comes down to preference. If you like having a crispy outside on your chicken or not, you can turn the heat up a little bit and let your chicken crisp up just a little bit. Make sure you're always checking your thickest piece too. So I'm at like 156 right now, so I turn the heat up to high to just get the outside nice. And we're at a confident 165. I'm gonna turn the heat off now. I'll leave the chicken on it for just a little bit. While I let the chicken do that, I'm gonna grab a bowl. And I'm gonna put my chicken in the bowl and set it aside. Yay, now our chicken's set aside. That's hot. I'm gonna let it cool for just a sec. Alright, medium heat. I'm gonna do a little less than medium just because we just used it. 2 tablespoons of butter. Cut it in half once, and then I'm gonna cut it in half again. Just for the hell of it. Into the pan. And that's all the butter we need, folks. Once the butter is melted, garlic. To be honest, I love this. You can use pre-minced garlic. You can mince the garlic yourself. You can even oven roast the garlic. One recipe has oven roasted garlic. I'm choosing pre-minced because I'm lazy. With my small spoon, about 2 full scoops. I'm letting the butter and the garlic vibe for a little bit. Letting the garlic get some color. After that, I'm gonna add the onion, the wine, and then the whipped cream. Oh, and the lemon. I'm on medium to low heat right now, just letting the garlic and the butter vibe. Alright, the butter and garlic's vibed a little bit. They've gotten to know each other. We're gonna add some lemon. You almost slipped by me, you mother. And I'm only using half lemon. Remember, we used half lemon for the chicken and we're using half lemon for the sauce. We're trying to get the garlic to the brown color. I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of brown. And now I'm gonna put these onions in. I'm scared to use all this onion, but I use like half of it. And I've let this water sit here and boil because I'm stupid, so I'm gonna add more water because I'm dumb. And half of it has evaporated. Don't ask questions. Disregard my water comment. You can boil the water whenever you feel like it. I'm just an idiot. I'll put a little more salt because I don't really know if salt evaporates when the water evaporates, so I'm scared and I'm gonna do that. I wish you could smell this onion. It smells nice. The onion and garlic combo smells really nice. I'm trying to let the onions get soft again. Medium to low heat. It's a slow and steady race. Make sure you're keeping the contents moving so things don't burn. My water's boiling. I'm adding my bucatini. This is what bucatini pasta looks like. It's like a little thicker than spaghetti. It's great. It's awesome. What's in my hand doesn't look like a lot, but I'm telling you, this is enough for one person. I'm gonna add a little bit more. But like, this doesn't seem like a lot, but it's enough for one person. Trust me. 10 minutes on the clock. I kind of eyeball this, to be honest. A little splishy splash. You can do more if you want. And I'm gonna let it simmer and hang out. Heat up to medium officially. Our stuff has cooked down. Our onions have soaked up that wine. We're gonna add our motherfucking heavy whipping cream. We're gonna do a cup and a half. Typically this recipe calls for a cup, but since, you know, I've added some of my own to it, I'm gonna call, actually, let's do a cup and a, I don't know, we're gonna eyeball it. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm thinking a cup and a half is a good shout, because I didn't add any oil, so I feel like it needs more liquid, but I can try. I'm gonna do a splash more of heavy whipping cream, because I'm also gonna add pasta water, so maybe I don't need that much. Maybe like a cup and a fourth of heavy whipping cream. We're gonna add seasonings as well now. You can also add Italian herb at this point in time. Be generous with your pepper. Not a lot of parsley, just a little bit. I'm gonna add Italian herb because it's bothering me thinking about it. Also add a ladle of pasta water at this point. Just a little bit, not a lot. Bucatini noodles should take 9 to 10 minutes to cook. My water just doesn't retain heat. Also make sure your pasta's still simmering on medium. I mean your sauce. You're trying to let it thicken up. Can you see the way that looks? No, you cannot. There's just, you can't see it. It looks great. I'm gonna add the Parmesan now. All right, we can turn the heat off now. I don't even know how to explain to you how good this is. I mean, what the Oh my God. This is easily the best I've made it. The onion, you gotta have the onion. You gotta have the onion. The onion was a great idea. It was a great idea. Chicken, we're just putting it in the sauce. We're just saying, and the sauce. And you have to do a cup of Parmesan. A cup or a little bit less. Any more Parmesan than what I just put in there would be too much. Boom! Directly into the sauce. It didn't stick! It's not sticking! Oh, it's stuck! And now we mix it in the sauce. Okay, but here's where it's different. We're gonna use the spatula we're using for the pasta. This one's the stones and the holes. We're gonna fish out all the pasta. No noodle left behind. You're gonna get chicken while you do this as well. I'm gonna garnish with a little bit of parm that we had left over. And now you have leftover sauce for pasta the next day with some chicken. No, I eat the onion. What am I looking for? Yeah, now it's our little leftover sauce. Look how much we have. And it has chicken in it too. And dang, I don't even know if you guys can see it, but I made it. I'm gonna take a picture, don't worry. It's lemon garlic bucatini pasta. It looks good, doesn't it? It smells so good. I mean, come on. Come on. It's so good, guys. Please make this. I feel like it's so easy. It takes like maybe an hour. If you really just put your head down and make it, it takes like an hour.